Hi guys, in this video we will learn how to create RESTful API in Laravel application. So in this example we will create simple post module with the crud REST API for the post, like create the post, update the post, delete the post and list the post. Okay, so let's get started with an example. So if I go, I already downloaded fresh Laravel application and configured database as well. So if I go here, you can see that now if you go to the code, you can see that there is only console.php and web.php into the routes folder. So we also need like api.php file. So by default, Laravel 11 not provided. You need to use the artisan command for it to publish the API file. You can see that like php artisan install API. So let me simply copy it and let's run it. Okay, so simply hit enter. Okay, it will download by default Laravel Sanctum for authentication, but in this example we are not using that one for now. Okay, and simply I will say yes and then install it. Okay, and now let me clear it. Okay, we are, you can see here there is a api.php file. Now we will create the migration and model for the post. So let me go and run the artisan command. So I will say php artisan mac migration and I will say create post table. Okay, and now if I go here into the migration, here I will say string data type with the title field and body field with the text data type. Simply save it. Okay, and let me run the migration. So I will say run migration. Okay, and now if I go here into the database and refresh, you can see that here is the post table created with the title and body column. Let me run the model. So I will say php artisan mac model and I will say post. Okay, and now if I go here and there will be a post model is created. Okay, and I will define the column name over here. So I will say like title and body. Simply save it. Okay, now let me create the let me create the controller over here. So I will say php artisan mac controller. I will say api slash I will say post controller. Okay, and if I go here, you can see that that's api folder created. Inside that folder we created a post controller. Okay, so now let me go and create a route for it. So I will create simple first route like simply get route with the list of all post. So I will say post and I will say post controller colon class and then I will say index, save it. Okay, and now if I go and I will say api slash post controller, simply save it. Now let me go to the controller file and create index method and simply I will get list of post and I will say post colon and I will use the paginet. So paginet and I will say simply make it 5 pagination and then I will simply return. We are creating the API, so we just need to return the JSON. So I will say response will be the JSON and I will return the proper JSON array. So I will say status will be 1, so that means it's correct response, and I will also add the message key so that way like mobile user can easily get it, like post fetched. Okay, simple message and with that data format. So I will simply list of all post will be the return. Okay, and I will use simply post model over here. Okay, simply save it. Okay, and now let me run this api into the postman. Okay, so I already added the like postman. Okay, and go here and let me simply copy it like our url. So what is our url? Api slash post. Okay, and simply send it and you can see that there is a problem like connection refused, so we forgot to run the application. So let me go and I will say sorry sir. Okay, and now if I send, yeah, you can see that I got the response, but you can see that there is a data will be the empty. You can see status one message and the data, but data empty because right now we don't have any post. But you can see that how easily you can call the get API. Now let me create the post API and then rerun this API again, so we have some data for the post. So I will create another API to create post. So I will say like route and I will say post and I will use the same method, and I will say paste controller colon class, and I will say store method. Simply save it, and now let me create simply function. Okay, and I will say simply store method over here, and here first I will add the validation, so I will say validator. Okay, and I will use the validator facade and mac, and I will say request all input, and then define the validation. So I will say title will be the required, so I will say required, and then body will be the required as well, so I will say body required, and simply save it. Okay, if like validator is fails, I will say fails, then it will comes inside and returns the number of errors, so I will say response json, and we already created proper format like status will be 0. Okay, and same thing like message I will add like validation error or something, so I will say validation errors. Okay, and I will pass the data will be the error list. Okay, so I will say simply validator errors, and I will say all. Okay, and simply save it. Okay, and let me semicolon it. If everything fine, then I will say like post, and post will be create, and I will use title from the request, so I will say title key, and it's coming from the request object, so I will say title, and I will say body, and then I will say request and body. Okay, and simply save it, and same thing, then if everything going fine, I will respond with the json, so I will say json. Okay, and inside that I will simply return like status will be the one. Okay, and message will be like simple post created. Okay, and then I will say simply data, and then I will simply pass with the post object. Okay, simply that's it. So you can see that this is the post API. Okay, now let me go and simply copy this URL. Okay, and go another and simply use the post, so I don't pass any data, simply send it, and you can see that there is error like a validator not found, so I just forgot to use the validator over here, so I will use validator. Okay, simply save it. Okay, I forgot v capital. Okay, same thing. Okay, validator, simply save it. Okay, and now if I hit refresh again, yeah, you can see that validator may be spelling wrong or something. Validator, yeah, validator, so spelling was wrong, so over here save it. Okay, and now if me send it again, and you can see that like status is 0, message is validation errors, and the with the data like title field is required, body field is required. Let me pass the title, and I will say first post. Okay, and simply send it. You can see that body is still required, so I will say simply body, and I will say first body. Okay, and simply send it. You can see that like post created, title, and creation and updated. Let me run it again, the listing our list okay, list API. So if I run it again, you can see that one data. Okay, and there is a like current page number and all the things detail also they are sending. Okay, per page how many, in total how many pages, and total records number of, so all the things that define with the paginet method. So we created two API. Now let me create another API that's called show API, like just fetch the fun record. So let me go and create the API another. So I will say route, and I will say get, and it just fetch the information, so I will say ID, and I will say post controller class, and I will add like show method. Okay, simply save it, and let me create one function over here, and I will call show. Okay, and here we already passed one argument as ID, so like we received the ID from the URL, so simply save it. Okay, and what we will do, simply find the post. Okay, post find, and I will say ID, okay, and simply return it. Okay, return response, and I will say JSON, and I will say status will be the one. Okay, and message will be simple. I will just message like post return. Okay, simply nothing me. And then I will say data equal to, I will say just post object. Okay, simply save it. Okay, and let me add the post. Okay, semicolon. Now let me go and simply copy this one, and I will say another API, and I will pass the ID because I know which the post ID, and get request. And if I say send, you can see that I got like post return, and what is the post first body. But what if I do like 100, and if I send it, you can see that there is null post. Okay, so if there is no post into the database, you can add the message over here. So what I can do, if there is no post, like if is null is null, like if this post will be the null, then what I will do, I will simply return response, and I will say JSON, and I will simply call status will be the 0, and I will say message, and I will say post not found. Okay, and then data will be simply, I will say null. Okay, and simply semicolon, save it. Okay, and now let me go here and run it again. You can see that post not found to 0, but if you want to code as well, if you want to define like 404 not found, then also you can give, like you can see that 404 not found, and you can see that. But I just always return 200 because we got the success response but the validation. Now let me go and add like the create the API for update. Okay, so let me go here and create another API. So I will say route put, and I will say post, and I will pass the ID, and then I will say post controller colon class, and then I will say update method. Simply save it. Okay, now let me go and create another method. Okay, and I will pass the ID as argument. Okay, same thing, we need to validation, so I will simply copy this validation because we need this validation. Okay, yeah, we got it. And here I will say at the end like post everything will be fine, then find ID, and I will say post, and I will say title. So I will just take the title from the request, so I will say title, and let me title, and here will be the body, and body will be the update, so I will say body, and at the end I will say save. Okay, save method, and then I will return response, and I will say JSON, and I will simply return like status will be the one, and then I will say message will be simple post updated, and then I will say data will be simply what the post object. Okay, simply save it. Okay, and save. Okay, now if I go here and I will simply copy this again, and I will use the put request for the update. So I will use the put. You can see here into the API, you can see I use the put request, and then I will simply pass like send, and what I found, like there is a post. What is the error, like unexpected post variable. So, and the line number is 105, so I will go here and 105. Okay, yeah, I forgot the semicolon, and send it. Okay, again internal error, redeclare the index, so I need to add like update method. Okay, because we call update method over here, so I will say update, save it. Okay, and if I send it again, you can see that I got the validation first message, title field required. Okay, so I will say like title, and I will pass update record. Okay, and body will be update body. Simple, go and send it again. You can see that like post updated, and with that update record, update body. So you can see that put API is working. Now let me create the delete API. Okay, So let me go and create again another route. So I will say route, and method will be the delete, and I will say post, and I will pass the id. Okay, what id we need to remove? Post controller colon class, and I will say destroy method. Okay, simply save it. Okay, now let me go to the controller. Okay, and I will create the destroy method. Okay, destroy method, and I will get the id. So at the end I will get the id. Simply post, and I will say post find, and then I will say post, and post I will simply delete it using the delete function, and then return response, and I will say JSON. We have already predefined format status equal to 1, and then message will be like post deleted. Okay, and at the end data will be simply null because we don't have any data. Simply and save it. Okay, now let me go here and simply copy it and go here, and I will simply remove that rest of all the things. Okay, and I will use the delete methods. So if I go and hit send, you can see that post is deleted. Now let me go and call the list API. You can see that we don't have any list. So I hope guys you understand well how you can create the REST API. You can see here, let me show you one thing. So let me clear it, and I will simply run php artisan route column list. So you can see that how we created the API, like API slash post and get method, post method. You can see that here we defined like 5 APIs. Okay, so we can remove this all and we can use the REST API. So we go and we can use resource API. Okay, so I will say API and resource, and I will simply say API, and just need to define the post controller column class. Simply save it, and it will by default created all these routes. Okay, so simply go and run it again the command. You can see that like API. Okay, we just make like post. So let me run it again. You can see that API slash post get request, and you can see that put request delete request. And let me run it again the, you can see that listing. Let me clear it and run again the project. So I will see php artisan serve. Okay, and run it again. You can see that it fetched the properly. So let me go and create again the one record and run it again the listing. You can see that first post with the id2. So I hope guys you understand you can also use directly API resource, and that will create your crud operation for REST API. So I hope guys you understand this video well. If you like my video, then please subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for watching guys.